Joseph Pizza, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Tisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
A single mom and TikToker by the name of Morgan goes viral after sharing her story of how she was in a relationship, then abandoned and forced to be a single mother. Now, guys, you're going to want your coffee for this one because this story gets insane. Shortly after she finds out that the father of her child has not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, well, probably seven, but maybe 8, 9, or even 10 children in total. She is painting herself, and many people agree that she's the victim in the situation. We're just going to check this story out. I'm going to share it. You decide at the end of this. And what made the story viral is when you ask Morgan, the chick, who is this man? She will tell you a random man from Atlanta. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you guys a story time. Gianna literally just dropped her bottle all over and I had to make her another one. But here's kind of the story time of how I got dumped and became a single mom at 23. So basically, I was living...
I just want to say the first few videos are of her and her child. And from what I see, she sort of uses the child, you know, to like promote her page, her TikTok. And you guys know how I feel about like kids on the channel. I usually try to blur the faces or cover them up. Hopefully we can do that with this one. But if we can't, part of the reason is because, you know, it's out here. Go search up the story. This is probably not the first time you guys have heard about it. But let's keep listening.
It's not fun, by the way. Here, so I was living in Georgia with her dad. We had like our own life, our own apartment, our own everything, obviously. When I got pregnant, I was like, okay, having kids gonna be hard because my parents live in Michigan. So he was like, okay, let's just move up to Michigan. You can have help with your parents, whatever, We mutually agreed to come to Michigan, right? So we moved to Michigan together. He gets like super depressed. I get super depressed because obviously like I'm towards the end of the pregnancy. I'm big as I just was not thriving. I wasn't happy at all. Like I left my job, I left my apartment, I left all my friends in Georgia. So anyways, we move up here. We just were not clicking. We were not getting along. He was being so mean to me. Like seriously, just so mean. Like that's all that I can say. So finally, my birthday's on Valentine's Day. So 4 days before my birthday, he was like, yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. And I can't explain it. But anyways, long story short, he's like, I'm leaving. I'm like, okay, whatever, like, go. He's like, tell me if you want to be in a relationship, because if not, like, I'm leaving. And I was like, no, go, like, whatever. I didn't really I think he was going to leave, okay?
So he asked you if you wanted to be in a relationship, and you said, no, go.
In the morning, he packed everything up, and he left. He literally just, like, kissed Gianna and was just like, yeah, I'm not doing this. He didn't take his clothes. He didn't take his shoes. He didn't take, like, anything. He didn't take his kid. He didn't take me. And he just, like, hopped on the road and drove back to Georgia. And then this was 4 days before my 23rd birthday, so I was 22. Finally, Valentine's Day rolls around, which is my birthday, 4 days after he ditched me. I found out he moved in with his ex. And they have a kid. Well, he has 6 kids. Yeah, we haven't seen him since. So it's just us now. We're just vibing together. I love her. If you guys see him, he's somewhere in Atlanta, so just let me know. Tell him he forgot his kid.
All right, guys, so this is the video, and the video went nuts, viral, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere. And of course, everybody was like, 6 kids? And did you know this before? For example, check out this comment from a woman who asked 6 kids. How old is he? How many baby mamas? Another person here says, wait, did you know about the 6 kids before, or did he withhold that info from you? And they want to know this because they're saying, if you knew he had 6 kids, you are an idiot for thinking that this man was going to be loyal to you, but maybe she didn't know. Let's keep listening. Another person responded back to that chick and says, I had my last child by a guy that I didn't know. Why did you do that? Goes on to say he had 4 kids. My child had never met him before. He's never done anything for me. So the guy that you didn't know didn't do anything for your kids. Are you surprised? Hold on, guys. Is this story stressing you out? Because it's stressing me out. Let's just all take a deep breath. before we're stressed beyond measure and our skin starts breaking out. Speaking of skin, it's about that time we talk about the sponsor of today's video. Yes, you guessed it, Tiege Henley. How do I know that Tiege Henley is the #1 skincare product for men? Well, because I tried them out for the first time and they delivered. Listen, when Tiege Henley promised to uncomplicate my skincare routine, they came through, man. I use Tiege Henley every day, and I'm at the point now where I don't even have to think about it. They make it easy, especially with their instructional card that tells you what product to use and at what time. They didn't only promise to help me with my skin, which they did, but they also claimed that they had over 500 5-star reviews, and they were right. Yes, 500 5-star reviews from other happy customers. So while you're sitting here watching this video, there are other people leaving their reviews on their positive results and experiences with Tiege Henley. What's taking you so long? Listen, guys, I use everything inside that box. From their face wash, exfoliation scrub, morning moisturizer, PM moisturizer. I make sure that when I step out, my skin is healthy, protected, and ready to take on the day. So if you're tired of struggling with your skin and want something that works, hit that link pinned to the top of the comment section and get your first box today. The good news is today, Tiege Henley is running a special for my viewers and my audience. Get your first box today and you get 30% off and a free gift. That's 30% off and a free gift. Click that link at the top of the comment section and get your first box of Tiege Henley. Trust me, man, you won't regret it. Here's another comment that says, he didn't take his kid, ... He didn't take me. Another woman responds and says, I started screaming at that part, OMG. Here's another comment that says, the next Nick Cannon, you got this, babe. A lot of support here from the women. Somebody else here says, nah, Nick makes sure all the women know about each other and understand he's for everybody. That is true. Nick Cannon is pretty upfront, and I'm assuming he can take care of all his kids. Here's another comment from another woman that says, well, he had 6 kids just casually. Well, you dodged a bullet, with the laughing emojis. Now, how did you dodge a bullet when you had that man's child? Somebody please help me drink this coffee, because I don't know if I could do this.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
How did you dodge a bullet if you had the man's kids? No, you caught that bullet. You caught that bullet. That man hit the target right on the dot. Another woman responded and says, how did she dodge a bullet? She had his baby. Exactly. Y'all are slow. Here's another comment that says, I need part 2. So, of course, here's where the video starts to pick up in popularity, and people want to know about this man with all these children because he must be stopped. Who else is he out here impregnating and tricking into a relationship with children? And I don't know, guys, my thought is here we have a Pookie who's doing what he does best. So, guys, she actually responded to the chick who asked, wait, did you know about the 6 kids before, or did he withhold that information? Let's find out.
Hi guys, so yeah, no, if I knew that random man in Georgia that I had a baby with had 6 kids, I would have just packed it up and went and slept with Nick Cannon him damn self. No, absolutely not. No. Matter of fact, I was pregnant at the same time that another girl was pregnant, and I think he had just popped out a baby 2 weeks ago. I don't even know the whole story at this point. Not trying to figure it out, but my kid is super cute. So yeah, super cute.
All right, she said she had no idea, and other people chimed in, like this chick who says literally the definition of random man in Atlanta. And another woman here says, my baby daddy has 12, and I have pretty much the same story. And he's a random man in Atlanta. Here's another comment that says, laughing emoji, my dad is Nick Cannon too, 21 kids, including 3 my age. Here's another comment that says, I think our baby, hold on, including 3 my age. That's wild, bro. That's wild. That's no good. And you would think the energy as we go on would be, how do we hold both people accountable and also convince younger women to avoid a certain type of man? But as you guys will see, things don't really go in that direction. Here's another comment that says, I think our baby daddies is related. Mine is a random man from Chicago with 10. Somebody else here says, this chick says, my baby daddy has 30 other kids. Whoa. Put that coffee down. Somebody else responded back to her and says, 30 with a surprised emoji like the number after 29. That's wild for real. Girl, story time. Nah, we're good. Here's another comment from another woman that says, I love your sense of humor. So sorry you went through this. It's so traumatic. And yes, your baby is a cutie patootie, she says. But the question I have is, were there signs? Were there signs that this wasn't a man who was going to stick around? Were there signs? Guys, the story gets crazy. Let's check out this next video. Because guys, if they were signs, then the conversation here should be, what the F were you doing messing with that man? Let's keep listening.
So this is where the story gets a little bit messy, y'all. So he doesn't have one baby mom. He doesn't have two baby moms. He doesn't have three baby moms. When Summer Walker made fourth baby mama, I was like, oh my God, she made a song about me. No, she didn't, because he doesn't have five baby moms. He has six baby moms that I know about, at least.
This is also a very clear example of how pop culture influences both men and women out here. Summer Walker did release that song, and she's a talented artist, man. Her music is good, but the content and what's being pushed is this baby mama culture. That is what Summer Walker's life is, and that's the shit a lot of these women want to emulate. And as you see, based on the type of men that these women who are in this situation, single mothers, the men that they pick, they always tend to look a certain type of way. Not going to go into that right now. Let's keep listening. And that album by Summer Walker, guys, I can acknowledge she's a talented artist. She's a talented artist. But like everything else, content's trash. Message, trash. Let's keep listening.
But I didn't know that, so don't drag me. I just, but if somebody does want to make six baby mama song, I'll give you some good inspiration.
All right, guys, so we had another woman who commented on this video and says, I need to know how you found out about the kids and the baby mama. With the crown emoji, she says, y'all wouldn't even believe me if I told you. Keep in mind, while all this is going on, her story is just growing in popularity and virality all over the internet. It's not easy to go from like 50K followers, even on TikTok right now, especially because it's like a saturated market. Even though people do grow there pretty fast, it's still pretty difficult to grow that quickly within the span of like a few weeks. And here's her sharing her story of how she found out.
All right, y'all. So part 3 on how I became a single mom at 22. This one's really depressing, so I'm literally going to try not to cry. LOL. So he goes back to Georgia, obviously. I am still in Michigan. Literally depressed as all could be. Like, I'm not kidding you guys. It sounds crazy to say, like, now looking back, I had no money, I literally lost everything, okay? No money, no job, no nothing. Like, my life was torn into literal pieces, okay? So basically, he's obviously in Georgia, and he's like, kind of like, I'm thinking we're gonna get back, but also I'm like, I don't know at this point, so, oh my God, where's your scoop, Jeter, Weezer, features? So, like, the day that I found out he moved in with his ex-girlfriend, so it's 3 a.m., right? Minding my business. I hadn't slept in days, you guys. Like, I was losing mad sleep over this shit. I was so sad. So I, of course, 3 a.m., ding, 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 I get a notification of somebody requesting me, messaging me on Facebook. I scroll over and guess who it is? Oh my God. One of his baby moms sends me a 2-page message. Hey, Morgan. I don't know what you and blank name have going on, but by the way, and she just sends me everything. Mind you, basically, I guess, and while we were in Georgia, apparently she lived around the block from us, right? So he was telling me he would be going to Atlanta or something like that, and going and staying there and just being with her. And they had literally a whole family. He was taking her son to school every single day. And that wasn't even his son. They have a kid together, but he was basically playing stepdad to these other kids while I was at home pregnant with his kid. Funniest I think about it. But she messages me, right? Hey, and she's all he was sending me videos of you guys doing the nasty. I was 21 when he was sending these videos without my consent, because I didn't know that they were taken, by the way. I own a truck, right? I own a brand new truck. I guess he was driving around in my truck every single day. He barely let me use my own truck. She told me, oh yeah, and he told me that you bought his truck for him, all this shit. And basically just saying every single day he was going home doing X, Y, and Z with her, and then coming home and doing X, Y, and Z with me. When I confronted him about it, his words were, at least I showered in between. That's so sad.
All right, man, there you go. And so one would beg the question, young lady, Where is your father? At that age, where are the men who you listen to for guidance, that you vetted this man with, who you wanted to build a family with? Who is he? Because from what we hear so far, and by the way, oh yeah, he responded back in a video. I couldn't put it all in one video, guys. It's going to be in a part 2. It's going to be Random Man in Atlanta, part 2, search Shisha Zed. I'm going to release it. Let's check out these comments real quick. First comment says, nah, baby, drop his name. You forgave him, I didn't. All right, so people want to know who this man is. Another person says, oh girl, take him to court. Somebody else here added, I'm invested, came from Twitter. And we need a name. We write out a Don. So they want to see justice brought on the man, and they're calling this chick victim in this whole situation. And my question is, do you guys think that she is the victim? Right? 21 years old, you are a grown adult. You can enter clubs, you can make rational decisions. You are an adult at that age. And my question is, was this woman being delusional in her hopes to start a family with the Random Man in Atlanta, who we're going to get into that? Or was she actually a victim in this whole situation? Or any of these women victims? Stay tuned, guys. Listen, comment so far what you think down below. Don't forget to hit that link and grab yourself your first box of Tiege Henley. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.